We met with a couple of officers who proceeded to record the statement of Saudara Ong here regarding the incident that you're all aware of, that the assault against Mr. Ong. They explained a few things to us about what they're doing. Most importantly, we were assured that that the investigation on the assault into Mr. Ong is continuing. Okay, and that they will proceed to its logical conclusion. They said that they will complete the investigation as soon as possible, possibly by next week, is it? By this week or next week, and next week, yeah, and send the investigation papers to the Attorney General's chambers. That's what they've told us. Meanwhile, they asked a series of questions. Mr. Ong, they took a statement from him. Some additional questions regarding the incident that occurred on 28 May 2024 at the Regis Hotel. St. Regis Hotel, at the St. Regis Hotel. Now that's pretty much what happened up there. They've also taken a statement from Philip here, who was assisting Ong during that night when he made the police report after the incident occurred. Now I just want to add that the most important thing here is that every report of this nature must be taken seriously, and in our country the rule of law must be upheld. This country is built on the backbone of the rule of law, and our constitution promises the equal protection of law to every citizen, no matter how mighty or how ordinary. Okay, this is the basis on which our country has been successful, and this principle must be upheld. Every person is treated equally. Every person has their complaints and their grievances, particularly in a criminal case, dealt with fairly, transparently, impartially, and expeditiously. Okay, this principle must be upheld. We are here today to ensure that that is done. This is about Mr. Ong today, but it is also about all ordinary Malaysians, all ordinary hardworking Malaysians. You know, who we are all entitled to justice when something untoward happens. And that must be upheld. Any questions?
Did the police ask about what happened during the police report about the set that 3 reports were actually typed out by the police, and then only had to sign it?
Yeah, they asked for some clarifications on what happened during the when he had lodged the police report, and then there was a purported subsequent report. They asked for some clarifications, and Ong answered the questions, whichever questions that they asked about that. Yes, there were questions about that. Yes.
How were the police treating the victim today?
No, we no complaints about that. They were professional. They dealt with the matter, and they took down. They asked the necessary follow-up questions. So we no complaints about that.
The IO today is from the chiefs, the integrity, or from the JSC?
Sorry.
Is it dari jabatan chief?
No, this IO today is revolving around the investigation of 323. So it's not from JIP, it's from the IPD, Jabatan Siasat dan Jenayah.
Yeah, there was a Pegawai Penyiasat Kanan Jenayah and ASP, a lady officer, who took down his statement.
How about the
Hmm?
money?
Sorry?
The money
that's not the issue.
No, we came here about the statement
Yeah.
about
With regard to
continuing the
the-
investigation
So,
on his report of the assault. So those issues all don't arise.
So the reports that are allegedly being prepared by the police, did the police pledge or promise to investigate what happened?
They asked questions about that, but
we gather that they are investigating into that as well.
they're looking into it.
Did the police ask about the wakil from Istana?
Hmm?
Did the police ask about the wakil from the Istana?
They asked us, yes, there were questions asked about that also. Yes.
So they will investigate the whole conduct what happened 28 and 29.
Well, I think that's something you need to ask the police. All I can say is that during the recording of the statement, questions were asked about the assault, and questions were also asked regarding what happened when the reports were lodged and the subsequent report was lodged. They did ask questions about that. What they intend to do about it, we wouldn't know. You probably want to ask the police about that. Yeah.
Whether they have an idea who's the suspect?
They didn't go into that. They have not indicated that they know who the suspect is. She did say that they have recorded the statement from persons involved who were there at that night. She did say that they have recorded statements from them.
Persons who involved, many witnesses and also potential suspects.
I suppose so. They said they have recorded statements from those who were there. This is what they told us.
So this is
Um,
the last. So Ong is the last person to be taken as statement.
We don't know. They did not say that. They did not say that he is the last person they're recording. They did say that the investigation is ongoing. They said that they have done a fair bit of the investigation. About 80%, I think, was what they mentioned. But it's not complete, and they say it is ongoing. So I don't know. They may be recording other people's statement subsequently. We don't know.
80%.
Hmm?
80%.
Yes, I think it's a rough estimate. Yeah.
They give you any time frame when they're gonna send the papers.
They did say that they will probably complete and send it by next week. Yeah, but I think it's an estimate. But they said what they said was probably by next week they will complete and then get the instructions of the Attorney General's chambers, which is of course what needs to be done.
So the rest of the three reports, since they are investigating based on the FIR,
Hmm.
so what about what happened to the rest of the three reports, which supposedly indicated that he has settled the case?
Well, as far as the issue about him settling the case and all that, that is now, they have now given a clear assurance that they are continuing the investigation. Today they told us the investigation is being continued until its logical conclusion, and that subsequently the papers will be sent to the AGC for a decision. So that is a clear assurance today. We accept that, and we hope that they will carry out the investigation in as fair and swift manner as possible.
Did the police said anything about questioning the passengers who might get a clearer view of the perpetrator?
No, I don't think they went into that, but they did ask a series of questions regarding the incident that night, who was there, and such things. So I assume that they will act on the information or further evidence that they have recorded today.